Many of you who are here tonight know me particularly well, but I don't think any of you know that the defining moment in my life was a fishing trip. That's right, it was a fishing trip. Well, the story goes like this. One day I decided to go fishing. There was no particular special reason for it, just a day of enjoyment. I decided that we would go on a very large pond with two companions whose name was Joey Malice and Johnny Pitfall. So as the boat rode out into the water, we sat down and we had a sandwich. We had many sodas. We fished, we told stories. And about a half hour after we were out there, my friend Joey Malice said to me, "I really have to go to the bathroom." So I didn't think much of it. I go, okay, I'm trying to figure out how he's going to do this. So he walks over to the side of the boat, sits down, puts his feet over the side of the boat and feels around with his feet. I'm looking at him. Johnny Pitfall's not paying any attention. He stands up on the water and he walks out 50 feet. And I'm looking at him. Johnny's not saying a word. He does his business. He comes back and sits down. I'm trying not to stare at him. I can't figure out what just happened. Okay? I start to pray. I don't know what's going on. So what ends up happening is 10 more minutes goes by, and Johnny Pitfall stands up and says, "I too have to go to the bathroom." And he does the same thing, walks over the side, puts his feet over the side, feels around, walks out 50 feet on top of the water, goes to the bathroom, and comes back in. I'm sweating bullets. Okay? I'm saying, oh my God, it's the devil, it's God, it's something. I don't know what it is. Okay? So I wait a while, and I said, well, I must be able to do this too. This must be able to happen. So I say to them, very defiantly and confident, I too have to relieve myself. I will go out and do the same thing. And they just look at me, don't pay much attention. I go over, side of the boat, feel around, stand up, right to the bottom of the water. I pop back up. I'm holding onto the boat. Johnny looks at Joey, and he says, "You think we should have shown him where the rocks were?" Now, you might be asking yourself, what is the relevance of the story? And I was asking myself the very same thing while I was holding on to the side of the boat, treading water. Then it occurred to me, if I had really known where the rocks were, I would not be sitting in the water holding on to the side of the boat. Nobody could really walk on water unless they had rocks to support them, and they knew where the rocks were. But next time I go fishing, where could I get the rocks, and how could my feet find them in the water? Well, I crawled back to the boat while Johnny and Joey were laughing at me while I was dripping wet, and I came to a conclusion. I would have to find my own rocks next time, and I would have to bring them with me. But I still wasn't sure how my feet were going to find them in the water as I left the boat. I could jump off the boat onto my first rock if I could just find my footing in the water. I said, maybe, just maybe, if I relied on magic, if my feet were going to find those rocks, it must be magic. Yeah, that's it. I could use the rocks for support, and I could use the magic to guide me. Maybe I could find a guardian angel to work my magic. That's it. I could find a guardian angel, or maybe a bunch of guardian angels to keep me on those rocks. So now it became crystal clear to me, if I had some rocks to support me, my guardian angels could help guide me as I jumped from rock to rock and maneuvered my way through the Johnny Malice and the Joey Pitfalls of my life. So now I must find the rocks, gather the rocks, look for my guardian angels. How else could I learn, achieve, and not fall into the water during my life? Most of my rocks are sitting right out here in the audience. I mentioned some of them previously, my family and friends mostly, but there are also some guardian angels out here too, such as my Yukon swim team buddies. These are the guys I have been close with since 1973. Some are more local guys from the Naugatuck Valley, and some have come from Jersey, Ohio, and Virginia to be here tonight. And one of my friends, Yukon man Tom Edwards, cut a business trip short, took a red-eye special to be here tonight, and had mechanical trouble in Phoenix and couldn't make it. All for this kid from Naugie. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that.